there are a lot of cores with massive upside, a lot of young cores. And we were talking before the show, guys, who are some of our favorite cores in the NBA? Young cores, typically 24 or younger, maybe 25 or younger.
You know, I wanted to say the Thunder, but it was just like too obvious. Like everyone knows that.
Well, also because you can't, because I picked them.
The team that I'm going to talk about is the Houston Rockets. I just think that Tari Eason, Jabari Smith Jr., Sengun, Jalen Green, those four.
Amen Thompson.
I was getting
Sorry.
Yeah. So I think those four is a good start. And then now you're adding Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore to that core. So they have right there like 6 guys that are all under like 22 that can just play. I mean, Cam Whitmore was supposed to be a top 5 pick this year and fell to 20 because of his interview process, maybe some injury. But I mean, he was still considered a top 5 pick. So he has talent. The only thing that like I hate about the Rockets is their free agency signings. I think signing Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks for their contracts is insane. I think that they can be good role models, you could say, in the locker room, some veteran leadership, but like they're getting in the way of guys like Amen Thompson, who he's 6'7", but he could play point guard. Probably should play point guard or 2 guard.
He averaged like 9 assists in G League playoffs, something like that. It was insane. He's a great facilitator.
Their young core
is awesome.
Their young core is awesome. I think they just have a lot of athleticism, and having Sengun could be fun. I mean, we've seen how like Jokic plays and how Sabonis plays. Like we see that's like kind of a trend almost starting is a passing big, and just with their athleticism, a lot of cutting. It could be quite.
It can go such a long way, and you know that unlocked Denver's offense, and Houston has a chance to replicate it because we've seen it. Sacramento does it. I'm laughing just because it always comes back to the Kings and the Nuggets, but the Kings and Nuggets do it, and I think Houston can look at that and say we can absolutely replicate it. We have guys who can. Maybe they're not the same level players, but we have this youth movement that would help them out a ton if you're willing to just accept your role.
I like Sengun a lot. You guys know this, but I don't.
Senguni.
I'm a Senguni for sure. I don't know if he's necessarily. I mean, from the high post, he's going to facilitate. I just don't see him like facilitating. Maybe he could play into that kind of role and grow into it, like a Sabonis or Jokic's, where when they get the rebound, they turn and they push it up the floor and they're leading the fast break sometimes. I don't know if Sengun's quite there yet. Like he's done that before, maybe here and there. But those guys do it consistently. What I do like about Sengun is more of a comparison to a Pau Gasol. He has great post moves, and his footwork down there is. You're not seeing players do this anymore. Like he's such a magician in the post, and he's just making guys miss, jump, all of that. Now you see me, now you don't. Alperen Sengun.
Where is he from again?
Turkey.
Turkey, yeah. So he's
gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble, y'all. Yeah.
Why don't we call him the Gobbler?
He's the gobbler because he's gobbling up teams.
He's gobbling up rebounds.
He's gobbling up points.
Jalen Green.
And he's serving dishes.
Yep.
So yeah, great. Hey, great pick, Christian.
Hey, thanks. Oh, you're still here. Well, while you're here, why don't you give us a like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at Small Ball Podcasts.